Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing good, having fun and staying safe. And as you could see from my outfit, I am trying to look like a Santa, which clearly I am failing at it. But just to say and just to set the context of this video, today's video we are going to be discussing about the Bath and Body Works limited edition that gets rolled out every year at the Christmas time. So I have 4 of these which were available. That is Vanilla Bean Noel, Frosted Coconut Snowball, WinterGalley Apple, and then finally Cashmere, Snowflakes and Cashmere. So we are going to be talking about all of these 4. Plus I'm also going to give you certain recommendations again from Bath and Body Works for the Christmas season, which I think would be appropriate for Christmas. Now with that being said, I would just like to mention that I really love Christmas. I am not a Christian. I am a Punjabi, but that doesn't really mean that we cannot celebrate Christmas. I don't know. I don't even celebrate Christmas that much, but I just love the whole vibe, the cake that we get during Christmas and the way how it is celebrated across in the world. I really love the vibe. I really love Christmas trees, decorating a tree, or maybe I just love everything about Christmas anyway. I always get excited before Christmas, and I always think in my head that I want to wear red on Christmas Day, though I don't really do that much on that day specifically, but I just really love Christmas. So I just thought, let me just put this out straight. So we will talk about all of these as I just mentioned. So I am going to be picking up in no particular order. So I think first I should just pick up WinterGalley Apple. So this is the second time that I am purchasing this particular scent. This scent actually I had, and this was my first Bath and Body Works pick. Whenever I just got into Bath and Body Works, this was the scent that I picked the first, and this time around also. And the reason why I repurchased this is not because I love it very much. Of course I do love it very much, but at the time when I purchased, so it was buy 2 get 2, so I had to get something or the other. So I thought, let me just try and get repurchase this particular one again. So that's the reason why it's here. So let me just tell you about the notes. So it says candy red apple, winter rose petals, candied orange, maple leaf, and fresh cinnamon. So this is really a bomb.com scent. Like, I would just like to mention that this particular scent smells like candies and apple. Like, just putting it out again, that apple is really the hot note in the recent time. And if you know Kayali, it's a different brand, it's a luxury perfume brand. So Kayali has recently launched their perfume named as Eden, and that is also based upon an apple note. So this one is also an apple based fragrance, which is very rare to find in the market. And if you are somebody who enjoy that kind of young vibrant scent which smells like candies and would remind you of Christmas in some way or the other, as far as the candy element is concerned, then this is the one that you could go for. And to be very honest, this is not a scent which is restricted only towards this winter time. You can also carry it around in the summer times if you love sweet fragrances. So this is what it is, and this has a very interesting note of cinnamon. So if you are lover of that spicy notes, then this has a little bit of edge and kick in it because it has that spicy note of cinnamon. So that is what I want to mention about it. The lasting of this one is not so good, but the moment you apply it, you feel like it's very strong, but probably it projects also well, but it does not really last that long in my opinion. But that's okay, I can retouch and respray this whenever I wish to. So I really like this scent, and I really love it, to be very honest, for summers and for winters also. And because it's a limited edition and limited collection that only gets rolled out during the Christmas time, so just make sure that if you are interested to get any of these that I'm showing, then this is the right time to buy them, because in future you might or might not get your hands on it. Okay, anyway, the next one that I want to be talking about is the similar packaging as that of WinterGalley Apple. So every year, these are the classic standard Christmas scents that they roll out every year, but they just change the packaging. So this time around, this is the packaging of it. So this is what we have talked about. This one is Vanilla Bean Noel. Now, before stating this, I would just like to mention that since I was not a very big vanilla fan back then, so I never really got that excitement to try this one. But now, since I am into vanilla and I love vanilla very much, so I thought this is the time that I should really try Vanilla Bean Noel, because I always heard really good things from people, like not just perfume reviewers or people who, you know, are based out of YouTube just posting perfume content. No, not from those people, but from everybody else also, who are just, you know, normal people posting out their haul videos, etc. They also mentioned that this one is really beautiful. So I thought, it's so popular, let me just try and see whether I like it or not. And before reading you the notes, I would just like to tell you that this actually smells like the Christmas cookies which have vanilla in there. So that's really delicious. So if you are into the gourmand category people, you wish to smell like edible gourmand, then this is the one that you could try for. This will actually make you feel like you are smelling like cookies, and the moment I just smell it, my mouth actually waters, because this is the kind of effect that this particular fragrance has. And anyway, let me just get you to the real part of the notes. So it says fresh vanilla bean, really exciting. Sugar cookies, that's what you get in here. Warm caramel, okay, so that warmth of the cookie, you know, the freshly baked cookie, that warmth you're getting is from the caramel. Then it has whipped cream, again very interesting note, and whipped cream always makes my mouth water. I've observed it in a different fragrance as well, again from BBW only, but just saying. Then it has snow-kissed musk, so it has everything around. I really like the fact that this has a lot of layers as well, just like this one. So these are not really basic simple plain mist which has just 2-3 sort of prominent notes, but this is an entire mixture of different notes which just make them feel like so luxurious, right? So this one, I would just say that it just smells like freshly baked warm vanilla cookie, right, which has a little element of whipped cream as well. And then again, it just feels so appropriate to wear during the Christmas time, that I can't really lay enough emphasis on. But not just that, you can always wear it throughout the year, but if you are like me, you would not really prefer to wear this kind of scent during summer. So I prefer something light and airy during summers. This one would not be my top picks in terms of summers, but for winters and for Christmas time and all through these times, I would really love it. So I just applied this one the entire one day, the day after I received this entire order. So this one was the second one that I tried, and I really liked the entire fragrance, how it played on me on that particular day. So this is really beautiful, and now I actually understand and I get the fact that why people are so mad about Vanilla Bean Noel, because it actually is so good. Now let me just talk about a fragrance which is so true to its name, which is Frosted Coconut Snowball. Now the packaging of this one is see-through, and I really love see-through packagings. I cannot really tell you enough that if a packaging of any body mist from Bath & Body Works is see-through, I just love it so much. I don't know why, but I just love it. This one, coming back to the point, is really true to its name. It says Frosted Coconut Snowball, and it literally, believe me on that, I swear, it literally smells like coconut ball, you know, a snowball which has that element of coconut in there. And again, it's cool. So coconut which is cool and it's in a ball form, that is what you smell when you just sniff this fragrance. If I'm being very honest, I would not have thought by myself to actually purchase this one, but one fine day, I think it was during the Diwali times, before Diwali, so I had gone for grocery shopping, or maybe I don't know why, there was some discounts at Krishna 37 store, which is available in Delhi. Like a lot of stores are there available in Delhi, and it's just like that mini supermarket kind of a thing where you get just groceries and all of those essential things. So I just went ahead and went there, because I always get excited if I have to go on any kind of shopping, whether it's grocery, it's anything. If I am on shopping, I'm really excited. Whether I buy anything or not, that doesn't really matter. But yeah, coming back to the point, so my brother was actually in the queue for billing, and I was just there looking around and, you know, just exploring things, and that's when something catched my eye, and that was Victoria's Secret mist. Now again, I know this is not Victoria's Secret's video, but just listen to what I'm saying. So I just saw the mist there on the rack for in the beauty section for Victoria's Secret, and I got so excited, and at that point in time I wanted to repurchase my Pure Seduction, because I literally have this much left and I don't really use it now, because I just don't want to finish up on that one until I get the new pack. So yeah, that's that. So I just asked the lady there that, do you have Pure Seduction from Victoria's Secret? She said no, we just only have these limited pieces, and I was not really able to get anything of my liking, because I had my heart set only on Pure Seduction. Otherwise I would not have bought anything. That is what I thought. But then I also saw Frosted Coconut Snowball in, I think, what the metallic packaging that used to come before this year's packaging. So I thought, I actually saw that Frosted Coconut Snowball wala mist, and I thought, let me just sniff it, because I'm just waiting anyway, so let me just give it a try. And because by the name Coconut Snowball Frosted, I was like, maybe not my type. But then I just did not limit myself, and I just got there and I got a sniff of that one. And that was, at that moment I was like, wow, like literally, how can something smell so accurate to its name? It was actually smelling like Frosted Coconut Snowball, like a snowball which has coconut in there, and it's very, very cool. When you just sniff it, you just imagine that snowman and that snowy situation with the coconut in there. And I was like, wow, I just fell in love with the first sniff. But I did not get that one, because I did not really, as I said, I am a big fan of see-through packaging, so I did not like it then. And then I thought maybe not, so I just waited for 3-4 months, and now I have got it actually, because it was released in this particular packaging. So I thought I have to have this one. And not just that, I'm also going to tell you another story about this particular one, because actually this is really, really luxurious. So the day when we got the packaging, like when we got all of these 4, so we had to go out, I guess, for shopping, because it's my sister's wedding, my cousin sister's wedding in January. So we had to go for some shopping, and the packaging was just arrived from BBW itself. So I was very, very excited, and I thought, like, till the time everybody is getting ready, let me just try and open these all. So my brother was also sitting in the same room, and I just unboxed all of these, and I was just trying, because this was something that I already knew, so I was not excited. This was something I already sniffed, but then it's quite different when you sniff it there in the store, and then when it comes to your house in a different packaging and all of those things. This was completely new. So I was all engrossed in just smelling those and thinking which ones do I like straight off from the bat. So what happened was, my brother really liked the packaging for these two, so he said, these are looking really, really sophisticated, so can I try these? Because again, as I said, we were about to go out, so he also had to spray a little bit of perfume before going out. So he said, can I try this? And I said, yes, of course you can try it. So what he did was, he just smelled all of them. He smelled this one, but he has already smelled this one on me, so he was like, okay. And it's quite girly, so he cannot really apply it. It would not be appropriate for him to apply it, to be very honest. And this one he really liked, but not as much that he would want to apply it on him. And for this one, he was not able to smell anything from this one. I don't know why, but that was his opinion. So anyway, he just sniffed this one, and I swear he just fell in love with it. He just told me that this smells so expensive, this smells so luxurious, and he just immediately just took this one and sprayed himself and all and all. And I was like, wow, I was feeling very happy, because it's not always that he really likes something that I get. So when he does, I really appreciate that fact as well. And this is the reason why you could see that probably we have used quite a lot of it, because it's really, really good. And specifically for the colder months, coconut scent really, really is beautiful. And it's not just in the colder months. We Indians like to use coconut usually during the colder months, but again, this has the very, as I said, cool snow effect. So that's why this coconut based scent can also be worn during the summer days. So that is really, really interesting to see, because it's quite different and it's very luxurious. And let me tell you, coconut scents are always very luxurious. So I think a lot of blabbering has been done about this particular scent, because this actually deserves it. Okay, so the notes says frosted coconut, North Pole Vanilla. Okay, this has vanilla also. I did not really understand that it has vanilla, but I was able to move towards that direction, but I was not able to quote that this has vanilla. Anyway, then it has Winter Freesia. So quite minimal notes, but I don't know how did they do it, but they did a really good job with this particular one, and I absolutely love it. And I would not have tried this one, bought this one, or even thought of trying this one if I had not sniffed this one, you know, in person at the Krishna 37 store. So that's really beautiful. Anyway, this is the last one, which is Snowflakes and Cashmere. I have worn this, I guess, only once. The packaging of this one is also very, very cute, but I don't know why I don't really reach out for this one, because I don't know. So this, to me, I don't know how to explain this scent, so let me just try and read the notes of this one. This also has vanilla, cashmere, cream, caramel, woods, and frosted clementine. So probably the notes are very, very, I don't know where they are going, so that's the reason why I'm not really able to understand this fragrance that much. Like, I liked it. So initially when I got all 4 of these, my favorite, which I am not going to include this one because this is a repurchase, so that is of course one of the fragrance that I love. So out of them 3, the one that I really liked was this one. Then I was like, really like these 2 also, but since my brother was so like, wow, this is so good, this is so good, so that's when I also started to love it. Because if somebody says good things about a fragrance, you can't stop and help yourself in loving that fragrance more and more. Anyway, I love all of these, but I really like this one. So this is, I don't know, this is very different, I would say so. I've never smelled anything like this before, not from Bath and Body Works, not from anywhere. But this is again a Christmas collection, the wintry collection, but this does not remind me of Christmas. So that's that about this particular one. And this smells good. I get a little bit of I don't know what to say, I get a little bit of, I don't want to put it right there as I get sandalwood, but I get some sort of, I don't know, like not sandalwood scent, but somewhere, you know, towards that calming maybe sort of scent. And this is what I get from this, but I have to use this more to be actually forming a full review from my end about this fragrance. So yeah, that's that. Now 2 bonus recommendations from my end, since you are watching this video and it says it's a Christmas scent. So I cannot really complete this video by mentioning these 2 from the Bake Shop collection from Bath & Body Works. These are not limited editions. These are available on the website. These are available on Nykaa as well. These are not the Christmas collection strictly. This is from the Bake Shop collection. So I thought whenever I just think about Christmas, you cannot stop thinking about chocolates and cakes. So this is exactly that. This one is chocolate covered cherry. I did not really enjoy this initially, but then when I just wore it on myself, it has notes of chocolates, it has note of cherry. I never smelled anything like this before, and I just think that it's very delicious. It's very, very, very mouth watering. I don't know what they do to their fragrances, but their gourmand fragrances are literally something that will make your mouth water, and that's really, really, really beautiful. And I really look forward to wearing this one. And this is probably the one that always sits there on my vanity where I work. I really like to keep this one because whenever I'm not feeling like it, I just go and just kind of like spray this one, and I feel like, wow, we are in a chocolate factory which has some cherry produced at the side of it, which are really, really fresh, by the way. So the notes of this one is saying rich milk chocolate, red cherries, and sweet liqueur. So all of these 3 notes, really beautiful. I really love it. I did not really love it back then because I was confused, but now I get very good cherry and chocolatey sort of note, and I love this fragrance a lot. And specifically for Christmas, this would be so good. I cannot really tell you, this is so good. Okay, and a guy can also wear this. I don't really mind, and I'm not in offense about it if a guy really wears this fragrance, because this is so delectable, this is so delicious, and I just feel like eating my own self if I wear this fragrance. Anyway, next one, this is the final from the entire list, which is strawberry pound cake. I really like it, and the juice in here is red. The juice in here is very like pinky cherry. It's pink, dark maroon, not maroon, dark magenta sort of shade. This one is a very nice red shade. I love red. Okay, whenever you sniff this fragrance, you just get that strawberry and vanilla cake scent, and that is also very mind boggling to me, because we don't really get that kind of scents in India. Like, Indian brands don't really produce that sort of this level of gourmand scent, so I love it so much. It is so beautiful. Like, I can't really explain my love for this one, though it's not very projective, but it is very long lasting. The notes for this one is fresh strawberries. So the strawberries in here are like cakey strawberries and not that fruity strawberries, if I may say so, and not at all artificial. It does not seem artificial at all, the strawberries in here, because a lot of strawberry scents that we get in the market, the strawberries seem to be very artificial. But with this one, the strawberries is leaning more towards that cake के ऊपर लगी हुई strawberry, so that's why it does not feel artificial at all. Then it has golden shortcake and whipped cream. I also feel that you get a little tint of vanilla in there because of that notes category of things, but I really love it. So that's that. And now it's the time for me to actually say which one is my favorite out of them all, specifically for the Christmas day. So if I had to wear one particular scent this Christmas, then I think Christmas appropriate scent, though, I would say is Winter Candy Apple. But Winter Candy Apple is very having very youth and young vibes. So if you don't like that immature sort of scent, immature not in a bad sense, but you know what I mean, like very playful sense, then you like those scents, that will be a good one. But if you are looking for something sophisticated, mature and all of those things, then this is not the one for you. But I really love it. I really love it. So for me, Christmas is equal to this one. Then if I had to choose one scent which you must have in your collection and you cannot be missing on, would be Frosted Coconut Snowball, because it's very different. But having said that, you have to like coconut scents to be able to love this one, because this is very cool, beautiful, mouth-watering coconut. I don't know how and why is it mouth-watering, but it is mouth-watering to me. Then this one, I don't know, you can skip this, not an issue. This one, if you get a chance to try the Bake Shop collection, then I think this should be the one that you should try. A lot of people don't really like it because of the cherry note, but if you are like very neutral to cherries and you don't really care about cherry note that much, then I think you can try this one. And strawberry pound cake, so I have used a lot of this one, so, and I think a lot of people again will like this, because it's just, very hatke, very different. So not a lot of people like to have this, and this is a very safe blind buy, I would say, because everybody would like this scent. Very safe blind buy, right? So I hope I was able to sum all of these scents for you. In case if you have any further questions and anything that I forgot to just mention in this video, then you could write and post it in the comment section below, and I would love to reply you. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I really love you and wish you a very Merry Christmas. Now, before ending this video, I thought I will start this video by saying this intro, but then again I just forgot, so let me just state it there. Like, just imagine if the jingle bell jingle all the way was made in India, how would it sound like? So it would sound like something like, make some noise for the Santa boy, oh no, English dumke mare jum ke Santa boy. Please excuse me, but I just really wanted to say this and entertain you a little bit. So I hope you really like this video. In case if you did, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and uske saath mein bell icon hoga, usko daba dena, ding ding ding. And I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Okay, so see you in my next video. Bye bye.